everybody. Welcome to Bizway OPP show. Bizway is brought to you by Womenlines and Solworxs. Womenlines is an online magazine which is standing at within 40 top women's magazine to follow in 2020. And Solworxs is a business service company in India founded by Mani Lakraju, wheeling the ideation and helping entrepreneurs to transform their ideas in business with support of mentoring, technology, advisory, and fundraising. Yes, friends, it's all about giving you that source of inspiration from the entrepreneurs who have achieved so much in life. So, yes, Mani, I will hand over to you to introduce Bizway.
Thanks, Charu, for that. And welcome Dr. Bindu Babu on the show. We'll be introducing you in a short while. Let me introduce about what we do here at Bizway. Bizway is an international online presence platform with a key objective to foster beyond by enabling business to grow into future. An online presence platform is a service which is offered by the Bizway team to facilitate business to join an online show and create a marketable content from the online show, which is later made available at various branded digital pages like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, etc. And also on online magazine Womenlines for 24 by 7 digital presence of the content online. The platform basically solves three issues. One, a short version of SoftBank to business to pitch. Second, cross-border promotion of products and services. And third, access for enthusiastic professionals. The way it works is business has to register for the slot on the Bizway platform and need to take relevant briefing to get ready for the presence online. The briefing will be of two stages. First one is a business mentoring that helps entrepreneurs to look at well curated content to capture the key pointers, and the later one is the personal branding tips to showcase the wow story during the online sessions. We at Bizway host the show online with the entrepreneurs to create their wow story, and we bring up the key insights plus valuable learnings from the speakers on this online show, which will be presented to the world in the form of Biz Bytes. That's all from my end. Thank you, and over to you, Charu, for the next view on the show. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you so much, Mani, for that. So, yes, friends, let's gear up to get some super inspirational talk with our super achiever entrepreneur today. We have Dr. Bindu Babu from New York. Dr. Bindu Babu is a successful integrative physician and celebrity transformational coach. Take a note, friends, she has been awarded New York Most Powerful Women in Business in 2019 and was vetted and selected as WEP, Women Empowerment Principles, signatory by UN Women and United Nations. Dr. Babu is the GGA, USA and Global Peace Chain Ambassador, USA. She is a successful entrepreneur where she is trained in the quantum methodologies of healing, helping her clients all over the world. Dr. Babu has spoken at various prestigious universities like Harvard. And mind you, friends, Dr. Babu is a Reiki master and past life regression therapist too. Wow, such an inspirational profile. And we are so excited to welcome you, Dr. Bindu, to the show. Welcome to Bizway.
Thank you so much, Charu and Mani, for having me. This is a great opportunity. It's an honor. And I'm looking forward to our conversation today.
Wonderful. So here goes my first question. At Bizway, we strongly believe that every entrepreneur has a wow story, and it really takes skills, passion, dedication, hard work to establish something. Please share your wow story with us.
Yeah, it takes a lot of skill and passion and dedication. 100%. That's really on point. And we can sit down and go through our education. We can go through many different levels of life to achieve wisdom, intelligence. But the most important thing is your drive. You need to have a drive, and you need to understand that you are limitless. If we have limiting beliefs in our mind structure, and if we feel we can't do this because of society, or we can't attain this because where are the funds going to come from, or we can't attain this because I don't have these, PhD letters or this letters or this type of things, you're only going to stop yourself from moving forward. right? You already have a no. So why do you want to deal with the no? Go and attain your yes, right? And go after your passion. Go after what you believe in and do your research and work hard with your passion and dedication, and you move forward with it. I was going through, I am a medical physician, but then I knew that I had more. I had a life purpose. And I was going through so many difficulties in my own personal life, and I wanted to understand healing and how to help other women and empower other women. And that's why I decided, let me also elaborate my education and to have myself in a position where not only do I understand the wisdom of life experience, I also want to fine tune it with the intelligence of people who really know a certain field. So I did my doctorate in natural medicine. I did my PhD in integrative medicine. And then I became a Reiki master. And that's when, after that, I went and became a past life regression therapist by Dr. Brian Wife. He's a world-renowned past life regression therapist, many books, and that was a honor. And I always felt, if I can do this, anybody can do it. It's your mindset, and I have 4 children and I'm a mother. So if I can handle all of those things, why can't you? Right? So that's my motto. My motto is get rid of the limiting beliefs, move forward, follow your passion, and do your research, and be well versed in something that you feel, and be confident in that, and implement it, and you will be successful.
So powerful, isn't it, Mani?
Yes, that's really powerful, and I really love the way you have actually expressed the concept of limitness, and then the power to go for yes, and the drive. That's really any what more anyone can look at an successful story more than this. That's truly an excellent share. And with this inspiration, let me ask you the next question. Can you please share what special skills have helped you to establish your venture? Please, can you share the answer?
So when I think about special skills, yes, I furthered my education, and I went after people who I felt reputable to teach me further. But more than all of those different skills, I think life skills of trusting my intuition is one of my most priceless gifts. I always trust my gut, no matter what. And I think that's very difficult for most people to really follow their gut, because you're talking about the difference between logic and intuition, right? If, for example, if most people are buying a home, so they like the home, the house looks wonderful, they did all their prayers, whatever it may be, and it sounds and looks great. And then you go and get the mortgage came out good, the title is good, all these different logistics are perfect. And like maybe 2 days before the closing, something tells you, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't follow it. It's not a good thing. There's no logical reason why. And most people, right, there's no logical reason. And most people would think, I may lose like $10,000. I may lose, I'm pulling out 1 day before, but I'm the person, I will pull out. I will trust my gut, and I will always see later why that happened. While other people may actually go through with it and then later find the consequences and then be like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have done it. And that's really important, is to follow your intuition and trusting your inner being.
Wonderful. That's so insightful. And this is meaning so much because, yeah, gut, everybody is having that feel, and everybody has a calling, and people listen, people don't listen.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. Once you have that clarity within you and you start listening to that gut feeling, I think wonders can happen. And after hearing you, I have strong belief in that. Wonderful.
Wonderful. Yeah, I agree, Charu. Yeah.
So yes, I would love to know, Dr. Bindu, what lessons about entrepreneurship do you wish you had known before? Now you are here, you have achieved so much. So what do you think now that you would have known before when you started? It will help our entrepreneurs tribe a lot.
You know what? I'll tell you, I am a person who, it was a very one-man show. I always had to control everything in my business. Even when it came to scheduling my clients or, small work, I felt I wanted to always have a personal relationship. I wanted to be the one to pick up and, hey, I am Dr. Babu. I'm here to speak to you. Let's make your appointment. And I always felt it was a great relationship. But as the load increased, it was bearing me down, where I realized, no, I need to implement this to other people so that I can utilize my energy for bigger and better things for my clients or for my speaking events, where I can concentrate more on different avenues, while things like scheduling, appointment making, or internet design, or social media, or outreach in different manners. There are plenty of people that you can hire to do this for you. You don't have to be a control freak. So I didn't understand that before. And I think it would have been a lot easier if I actually just invested and implemented my business to other people to kind of manage those aspects where I could have focused on other things greater and bigger.
Wonderful. I think this is a problem with solopreneurs mostly.
Yeah.
And initially we think that we can do everything, but you are so right. If we think we start implementing these strategies from the beginning, we can save so much time and energy. Wonderful to do. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
what's next from you?
Yeah, that was amazing to learn that most of the entrepreneurs go through this initial days of doing everything, knowing everything. I do it, I achieve it. It's more the I that actually they put in front. But the moment they start putting the we, that's where the world starts opening up for them. And definitely, well said, Dr. Bindu, in the way,
Also, yeah.
yeah.
And it's also trusting other people to do their job, right? I always felt that, oh, I can do better than those people because it's my business or my baby. And I realized, no, let it go,
Yeah, yeah. And as
That
you
is
rightly said, when you trust people, you get that kind of compassion that makes you do bigger way,
Yeah.
right? So that
Yeah.
little compassion can actually fuel up the entire idea into a different world, which can actually leverage bigger wins for you. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. That's
And
what
great.
I'm saying.
This with this insight, it encourages me to ask you one more important question.
Sure.
Please
Actually.
share in detail what exact services your venture provides and how entrepreneurs or anyone looking for help can get benefit from your venture or your project. And the more detail you explain, the better it would be for entrepreneurs to actually reach out to you on various occasions and get the right help. Over to you, Dr. Bindu.
So I am a quantum-based transformational healer or a life coach. So what I do is any person, whether it's in business, marriage, personal life, life purpose, I work with you to overcome your limiting beliefs and to move forward. And to move forward by reprogramming your mindset to understand what are your certain blockages and getting you to achieve the goals you need to achieve or you desire, and even living the life you want to live. My niche and my specialty is toxic narcissistic relationships. I am an expert on that, where I did my theses and my PhD and my studies and all sorts of research on regards to that. And I help a lot of women and men in regarding these narcissistic for the healing and recovery. And I am a very big advocate of against gender-based violence, domestic violence, and emotional abuse. So I work with many people who are going through this, even in their own privacy, and I'm talking about from regular average Joe to all the way to celebrity status, where people are going through their such circumstances and situations, but we have met our goals together, because it's a very private thing as well, right? But it's about achieving that so you can finally move and let go of the past, move forward and live the life you really desire. And you heal, and you go through with a lot of meditation, mindfulness, mind body connection, and you get in touch with your inner wisdom. And when that comes, you really, really become in a very peaceful state. So I work with people one-on-one. I do a lot of international speaking. I do a lot of workshops with corporate. Now that's a very big thing, especially in New York, workshops of mindfulness for their employees, because if you have happy employees, happy living employees, guess what? You have happy productivity at your workplace, right? You make more money for the company. So the big bosses want me in, right? What they invest in me is nothing compared to what they make. So everything is kind of like a circle, and I really am happy in what I do with people. And I feel that's my life purpose. And I help a lot of women, especially through their healing process. Yeah.
Wonderful. Beautifully you have shared, and so insightful and so meaningful, because this is a requirement in present time, and everybody is, in fact all organizations. I will give a shout out to all corporate world. Look at profile. We will be sharing all the details about Dr. Bindu, her website, her contact. Reach out to her, because she has to be there in your office virtually and help people to get their best self of themselves. So yes, it's so inspirational to know about your journey, and thanks for sharing amazing things about your life, and thanks for sharing your story with us. And we will be sharing all these details on all 8 social media platforms of Womenlines. Do check out, friends, do listen to her sharing. Do check out her pages, her website, her all details, so that you can keep in touch with her content and get inspiration from her. So yes, Mani, it's time for Biz Bytes. We can have some learning tips from you. What you have picked from Dr. Bindu's sharing today.
Yes, I have a lot of powerful insights. The way she has coined the purpose of being more on. We hear this pointer like do the out of the box thinking. But how do we do the out of the box thinking when we are not looking in an inside out approach? When we don't have the inner connection, there's nothing we could connect back to the world. So that's a relevant storyline, or whatever I understand from the share of Dr. Bindu. And this has been a powerful presence for most of the entrepreneurs to make it on the successful path, because this inner sense drives them than anything else. And yes, I within this little time we could catch up with Dr. Bindu, I could actually take some very good learnings for the entrepreneurs, and let me share the biz bites here. The first biz bite is takeaway one is we are limitless. Go after the yes with passion, dedication, and the drive, and fine tune it with your intelligence. That's a very powerful share. Takeaway two, look for a reputable person to teach to go you further, to make a way for you to go further. Trust people in getting the life skills, and trust the inner being. That's the very important aspect of entrepreneurs to make a statement or to get on a challenge. Takeaway three, don't be a control freak, and get the support from every person that is connected to you, and make it happen. This is a very powerful share. And going to the last takeaway, it's more people can reach Dr. Bindu for becoming limitless and have a life with desire of mind and body connection, and get in
Beautiful.
touch with the inner being. This is what people can achieve by reaching out Dr. Bindu Babu.
Very beautiful.
Thank you for those insights, and it was been very powerful takeaways for the entrepreneurs. And I definitely believe that all the entrepreneurs following this show and following this article would definitely put the inside out thinking and make the world more dearer to them in their entrepreneurial journey. Thank you for that, and over to you, Charu.
Yes, it's beautifully summed up, Money, and it's so inspiring. I got such a wonderful dose of inspiration and motivation, and it's going to help me a lot, because the thought process changes, and that inspiration helps to think better way for yourself and for your work, for your venture. So we are so grateful to you, Dr. Bindu, for giving us your time and sharing the wonderful insights. And we will be sharing. We are looking forward to share this with everybody across the globe, so that it can help others also in their their excellence journey. Thank you so much for being in the show.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank
Best
you,
wishes.
Dr. Bindu, to be on the show. Thank you.
Thank you.